Welcome back. In this video we're going to focus on the distributive property. So the distributive property works when you have multiplication over addition or multiplication over subtraction. And so you'll notice on number 1 we've got 2 and then in parentheses x minus 7. So the parentheses are grouping the x minus 7 together, and that whole difference is being multiplied by the 2. And so to get rid of the parentheses, we'll distribute this 2. We'll multiply each term by 2. 2 times x gives us 2x. And then 2 times negative 7 gives us negative 14. Or you could say minus 14. So our final answer is 2x minus 14. It works the same way with addition. Multiplication over addition. 9 is going to be distributed because it's in front of the parentheses. 9 has to be multiplied by the y, and so we get 9y. And then 9 has to be multiplied by the 3, and so we get 27. So this time we get 9y plus 27. A little bit more complicated when you see some negatives, but it's still the same process. Negative 5 is being distributed over subtraction, x minus 3. So negative 5 multiplied by x is negative 5x. And negative 5 multiplied by, I would think of this as a negative 3. Negative 5 times negative 3 is positive 15. And so we can write it as negative 5x plus 15. Just to show you a little bit longer way of doing it, you could have written it this way: negative 5 times x, negative 5x. And then if you didn't think about the subtraction, you just wrote that down. And then you did negative 5 times positive 3, you would have a negative 15 here. And then we would need to take another step to clean it up. When you see minus a negative, it's plus a positive. So notice we get the same answer if you take that extra step there. Number 4, we're distributing negative 3 over addition. Negative 3 times x is negative 3x. And then negative 3 times positive 8 is negative 24. Now the easiest way to write that is negative 3x minus 24. Some people may write it this way first, but when you add a negative, it's the same as subtracting a positive. So final answer should be negative 3x minus 24, part of this circle. Here we're solving equations, but these equations can be solved by using the distributive property as one of your steps. And so we have 4 being distributed over subtraction. So 4 times x gives us 4x. 4 times negative 3 is negative 12. Now to get rid of the minus 12, we'll add 12 to each side. So now, once you've distributed, this equation here is a 2-step equation. So do what we did in the last video. You're going to undo addition or subtraction first, and then undo division. So add 12 to each side, we get 4x equals 36, and we add 24 and 12. To get rid of multiplying by 4, divide by 4. Anything you do to one side, do to the other. And so we get x equal to 9. You could check this. We would replace the x with 9 in the original equation, and then we would just use order of operations to simplify that left side. So on the left side you have parentheses, which groups the 9 minus 3 together, and makes you do that first. So 9 minus 3 is 6. And then 4 times 6 gives us 24. 24 equals 24, so it checks, we can be confident in our solution of x equal to 9. Again, we're distributing negative 7 times x, negative 7x. Negative 7 times negative 8 is positive 56. From here, it's a two-step equation. To get rid of the plus 56, subtract 56 from each side. And so we're left with negative 7x equals negative 7. To get rid of multiplying by negative 7, divide both sides by negative 7. And so we get x equal to 1. You can check it if you'd like. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I've got more videos on my website, swayze.weebly.com.